Hello, this is Jer, plain oxygen not included. Last episode, I realized I'm in a little bit of a pinch to get the carnivore achievement. I may need the incubator's help. Let's see. I have 26,000 calories of barbecue meat on hand. I need to consume more than that, or my dupes need to consume more than that. So we've got 10 cycles left. Yeah, 100, let's say, just call it 100,000 we need. So I need to create 75,000 worth. It was the last episode where I realized everything kind of went off where... Okay, so dupes are in this issue. So now what I'm going to do is temporary stop anyone from going in here. Going to tell the dupes I would want you to put hatch eggs here. High priority. If you make a change, is rockets... Yeah, rocket's going to the wrong one. Move over here, rocket. Wait, what? 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 Ah. Okay, so they're picking up eggs. Eggs are just going every... Okay, let's just dump that on the floor. This is a bit of a chaotic mess. I don't think I'm off that far. I'm naturally going to get a few eggs naturally hatch over time. I think I just need to bump things up. I think I can afford to have one dupe go over to the other asteroid. So I'm going to do that. I just have to remember where that is. Over here. I'll send Baker there. I was down here earlier. This is the spot where I'm going to have the dupes take care of excess gases. Build across like this and just dig that open. Okay, let's not forget about Baker. So I think the limiting factor here isn't the number of dupes that can consume, rather it's the amount of meat there is to be consumed. So that's why I'm deciding Baker can go over here. Plus I just also realized, okay, Baker will arrive. Let's, if they've got nothing else to do, let's dig out a spot to put a fridge. Slow things down for just a second. Because I see a little bit of an issue here. It's nice to see this excessive amount of liquid, but at the same time, I don't want that to overflow. So I'm going to click on this one in particular and make that a priority action. Okay, where are we with the critter flux machine? We still need attention required. So I click on it, unlock its ability. Awesome. I get this little statue. So what I can do, I want to disable this, or at least for pips. I want that pip to go back to the pip stable since it's the only pip there. I want to convert some of these guys to the, I forget the type that they are, but they make plastic. Okay, I think we can speed things up. Oh, except for the fact that, oh yeah, I wanted to get Rancher in this room, so that is one egg that has a little bite effect. Get them to do another one. I can see some meat there that we can create. Rancher's attacking them from behind a tile. That's going to be terrifying to be attacked randomly from a wall. Okay, let's have a look at what we get here. See, not ready for another tube just in the moment. Gonna try to incubate these set of eggs just to really be absolutely sure we get the carnivore achievement. A little bit more stressful than I think this needed to be for me, just because there was a number of stonehatch eggs that were in these other stables that caused a bit of a problem. Just while I'm doing this, just going to give these dupes some time. Oh, they've got enough tasks. All right, incubate another one. Just going to get rid of you. All right, barbecue meat, 24,000. We'll keep going until either a rancher needs to take a break or we're out of eggs. Looks like we're out of eggs. So I'm going to say, rancher, you can go. But there is some meat there we can convert, unless I need to put one of these critters in one of those. No. Okay, let's slow things down just a little bit, because I have a dupe over here. Okay, so they're doing some mop. That fridge actually doesn't need to run. It's already in a frozen area. But what I'd like to do is set up a process for sending material over to that world. So we'll build a fridge. Let's put that right there. Put an auto sweeper right there. Wait for that to be built. That's another fridge that doesn't actually need to be plugged in. Okay, I'm a little bit concerned. I think I need less than 2,000 when you add these two together. I'm not liking what I see. I think I've got a little bit too much water, so I'm going to connect this whole thing and take some out. New species scanned. Speed things up. See, we're not taking advantage of our pug slugs from a power generation perspective. We will change that shortly. So maybe what I'll do, just nominate a place where that is going to happen. Say right here. Oh, I can see we created a new type. Therefore this needs to charge. But I should see a Draco go in here. If not, I'll wrangle you. So we're going to work in this. Oh, maybe I'll get some eggs that have a little bifect. Move them all over, so that later on we can process them all over again. Lots of food for the pip, but the pip is currently not there yet. Just have to wait for someone to wrangle them, bring them back to their stable. I think that's the only pip I have left, so kind of very much wanting to make sure that there we go. Excellent. Glad to see that. Some thimbleweed seed. Dump that on the ground. Can take that out so we get even more food for a family of pips in the future. Oh, and we don't need eggs to go here anymore. We will put Drecklets And what other type? Hatch. Oh, hatch is already there. Okay. Whew. All right. Well, if we've got idleness, how about we create some steel, realizing we need a clean area. To do that, how about we go up to this extremely cold area, because cleanse generate lots of heat. So we'll start that process of getting up there. We're idle over here as well. Now this dupe I have planned, if they had Atmos suits, to build that over here. We need to send them some material. Actually, I think the first material I want to send them is a little bit of meat. Oh, are you stuck? Oh, you are. I see. I see why. Okay, so we want to put in... Of course, we have to wait for this to be built first. I might have sent Baker here a little early. Is there anything... Alright, let's slow things down. There might be something I can get them to work on that'd be useful. Oh, I know. I want some of these guys. Wheezy warts. Might not have the seed type known. Where is... There's 2 more there. I want at least 3. But we go up like this. Okay, so that's going to give them something to do. We will do a tiny bit of mopping here. Okay, where are we at? That might be enough. This water, we're going to move you out. We're going to move you out. Put that right there. Make sure everything here is actually built before we conclude or lock this area. Okay, we need gas vents. We need to block each one of these off. Can already actually fully block off that one. Oh, let's take that egg out. The next cycle we're going to handle a bunch of these. Closely watching the carnivore achievement even more now. Let's have a look close to the end of cycle 9. Well, we'll wait till the tube's gone through some chowing down time. You're eating barbecue, that's what I like to see. Exactly. Put that in your face. Okay, skill point to be given out. Rancher. I'm going to give you rocket piloting so I can eventually give you suit sustainability. Someone else can, but let's do that. Let's see, animal. I'm going to make you work towards career ranching artist. Same idea, suit sustainable. Builder, give you construction. Okay. And just look at the morale for Baker. Yeah, I think we can get away. We'll do the same thing because they're going to be wearing exosuits. So we'll work towards that skill point. All right, now that it is nighttime on cycle 92, $322. Not bad though. And how much meat do we have? Barbecue 13,000. Okay, we need to do another set of eggs. Rancher the next morning. If it wasn't for that stone hatch egg that I'd forgotten, or several of them, I don't think it would be this difficult. Okay, I think we're about to have our first spot here blocked off. So we can plug these in soon. Allow manual use. Wart seed. Somebody's trapped. Oh, yeah, that was actually by design. Okay, so we're going to go through these set of eggs just to make sure that we get extra ones hatched sooner. The more that hatch, the more meat we get. I had planned to get the carnivore achievement around this point, but I didn't plan it to be this stressful. Because if you've got enough eggs that are laid early enough, there's no need to run the incubator. But if you don't get your eggs early enough, or you screw up like I did here with the stone hatch eggs, then you either need to catch up like this, or you just don't get the carnivore achievement. So I'm just making sure these actually hatch a little bit quicker than would typically be using the great incubator object. There we see an extra hatch. That's going to result in 4,000. Okay, so we can cancel that. Let's allow them to go out, but attack these guys. Idleness over here. Well, if we've got idleness, do we finally have... Where is material? Actually, I just had a thought. One thing I wanted to do, but hadn't had to chance it. I want to drop materials right about here. Do this. Open that up. The idea here is if all the material that comes from this world is just a little bit closer to the central part of the base, it's just going to make it easier to pick it up. Because I'm going to get tons of lead. Weezy warts will be there, though the initial Weezy wart seed goes there, and that's fine. Okay, so I need a spot here for pips. Or maybe just one pip, actually. But I'm going to take that Weezy wart seed and put it in here. We need this closed. We want to trap a pip in there. Dun, dun, dun. So I had this spot here I'm designating for slugs. I want to charge the heavy wire system. Just realizing the heavy wire system's not quite in the area. Gonna refactor this area, but for now, I'll just quickly do this. So the pug slug is essentially going to hang out on this wall. Once I get some lead, I'm going to automate the eggs that they drop to put back up here. And with that, I'm going to have a nice power source during the night. Did I ever get... there it is. I forget the name of these glossy Drecos. And, just a moment now. How did you get in here? Well, because this is just a spot for glossy Drecos. Thank you very much. Let's grow some bristle berries. Or blossom seeds. Put those in. Grow 4 to start with. That's going to need some water. Dun, dun, dun. So water line is right here. Technically, I might want to go from here. Go like this into all that. Kind of getting across 2 of these. Okay, connect that because I actually want that to be drained. So this one goes up. This one goes down. This one goes up. 1, 2, 3. Connect in like that. You know what? We're going to attack this. It's going to create a little bit of meat for us. We do have excess amount of Drecos. We're going to get our first piece of plastic. Wrangle you, convert another one of these. So there it is, first piece of plastic. Drop them off here. What I might do, actually, maybe I should have put that door here because otherwise they can escape and I have to go searching for them. I'm going to wrangle you, bring you back in, so convert 2 more of those so we can start generating some more plastic. Conveyor loader, or shoot. Move for that right there. Alright, we're going to attack some of those critters. Where are we doing for actual barbecue meat? 6,000. Okay, let's get, since you're in here anyways, I'm going to identify the eggs that, looks like a bunch of these eggs can be reprocessed. So we'll pick them up one by one. Might even sacrifice you. We'll have more. Just so we get the extra bit of meat. Alright, and then back to some processing of eggs. Oh, that one already has a lullaby effect. Just gonna make sure while I'm doing that, I don't have everybody idle. So look for a few tasks that I can do. Technically, I need some lead to finish this part of the well, I don't need them absolutely, but I'll build the one for carbon dioxide. I'll do as that much. Oh gas shot off, need more metal. Let's create 10 pieces, or no, 10. Can't type. And up here, let's continue digging up. We're not going to quite get to space, but let's get up to about there, and we'll add some insulation around us. Just thinking we're going to, oh, no, don't want that. We're probably going to get some melting liquid. So let's do this. And I just realized this is not actually stable because of that. Whoops. I'm going to destroy this so we can get down, dig that open for falling liquid. And I can already see some ice in that. That all came from up here. So I'm going to add insulation here and here. But I'll have to handle all this ice. Okay, so there's that. Oh yeah, pause. I forgot. Whoops. So I'm going to finish on cycle 95. And on the next episode, I guess you're going to see whether, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get the carnivore achievement this episode. But I've got one more episode to either get it or fail. What do you think is going to happen? Just to increase my odds, I'm pushing eggs in the incubator. Just to try to get a few more to hatch. You know, if I'm this scared, maybe that guy should be converted to meat as well. I'd flip if I got barbecue meat. Nope, couldn't be that lucky. Once, assuming I do get it, in the next century, once the eggs push out again, I'm going to go back to have tons of barbecue meat. Of course, I won't need the carnivore achievement, but it is good food source. It probably is going to be the food source for my colony for a good amount of time. Whew, okay. What did I intend? Oh, I right. So I don't actually need a filter. Okay, someone actually finished that. Oh, there we go. Speaking of which, so I'm going to put a pump, gas pump, right here. Put a ladder down here. We'll open that up. We're going to put automation to detect gas. Let's say we'll do that right there with a filter. And if that detects carbon dioxide, it's going to pump carbon dioxide into storage so we don't get carbon dioxide going up into the base. We're ready to create some vacuums. To not do that the way I want it. Idleness over here. I see some meat, so they can actually work on the carnivore achievement while they're here. Except for the fact I'm not allowing them to eat meat, consumable. Okay, let's be aware of that. That's Baker. That's over here. You actually are allowed to eat raw meat. Actually, you know what? I think might make more sense. Let's put a little barbecue meat here. Oh, hold on, how much do I have? 2,000. Never mind. Let's go with that plan. Okay, I think I might want to cut this open a little bit more, just to allow hydrogen to float up. Okay, drop-off spot for slugs. So if I start wrangling them, they're going to show up there. Saw one here. Actually, let's take a moment. I think there's one around here somewhere. He could have traveled a good distance. Going to continue to build that up. All right, I'm going to make, no, build this. Click on the actual wire, take that out. We'll make a connection like that. And we're going to have some nighttime power. Oh yes, let's get back here into the business of incubating eggs. Ones that don't have the lullaby effect. Let's say sweep this one. Trap rancher in there. Oh, how did you get in? How did you get in here? But oh, that was when the pipe went through. And that's how it explains how you get in there and they're not stable anymore. You know what? Just for that, you're a food source. This this all could have gone nicer. Okay, so we're gonna go through. Let me grab the wrong egg. Okay, try it again. I'm not sure if Rancher's hungry or they're just talking about food. I think they're just talking about food. Okay, let's sweep this one. It's 58%. Oh, I'm just gonna do the same thing. Grab wrong egg. Too quick. All right, we get the egg done. All right, let's let Rancher out. Idleness over here. Dun, dun, dun. Let's put in just all things edible so that food doesn't go bad if it gets over here. This is technically a nature reserve, even though that park sign's flooding. That's cool. Entombed. A dupe? Is a dupe entombed? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Who's entombed? Can I, Or no, that's just a building's entombed, not dupe. Okay, meat, please convert. Okay, I'm going to start dropping off some material that I want transported to this other world. So Atmos suit's going to be one of the first things, some metal. So we can start getting construction over on that world. Excellent. Scientists picked up some meat. At the end of this cycle, I'll have a look at where I am with the carnivore achievement to see if I have a chance. So this is where I'm looking for carbon dioxide. So if you're above 0, you can run. It's probably going to be pulling too much power. Well, maybe, or alright some of the time. Create another one of those. I wanted a spot here for a Clin. So we'll dig out. Let's see. just in case that melts to the side, I'm going to put that there. Take this a little bit bigger. Oh, okay, it's like, why is that not growing? That's because there's no light. Oh no! Body temperature. That's a pain. That's a pain. Okay. I forgot. No. How to best handle this situation, I think. It's probably best just to insulate everything as best as we can. And I'll just cool it off. Though I'm not at the point in this game where I've got great amount of cooling potential. What is the temperature that's in my cooling line right now? 30 degrees. I mean, this is all fixable stuff. I mean, maybe not the carnivore achievement. We'll see. Oh, speaking of which, where are we? In terms of actual barbecue meat, 4,000 pieces right now is terrible. But how much do I need for 5 cycles? 360,000. I don't know. All right. Well, one more episode to go till I either fail or get the carnivore achievement just. I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Plain oxygen not included. Until then.